Think about it, chambers are a 1960s, 1970s model in the 21st century. And so something's got to give. We can't continue to work and operate as the chambers as we've known it because it's not meeting the needs of the 21st century business.
You could tell when people got it about like, oh, we're not just going to update the plan. We're actually going to anticipate where things are going to go and we're going to build towards that. That was a huge pivot. One gentleman said, I could feel it when everybody at my table finally got it. Like, whoa.
And so I think that global principle of strategic planning versus strategic foresight is a new concept for many people. You let us know today it's not part of most of our training and our background. And so at first some people can feel a little bit uncomfortable with this, like what is this? But my ultimate hope is that the leaders of this region come together in a unified way to have a unified voice on what the chamber can do to proactively lead and be the respected voice of the business community.
I'm excited just the fact that we had a bunch of different voices at the table and that everybody had an opportunity to contribute. And so what I hope comes out of this is that we get a unified vision of where we want to go. And with that, we also have a larger collective voice to really push and advocate our positions for. So inclusion, one, two, recognizing the differences and that some of the decisions that I think we've been guilty of in the past are just taking our position and forcing that out and not really asking everybody, the larger community of what needs to happen. So I think it was a great first step. I can't wait for March 24th.
Here's what's going to happen on March 24th. First of all, if you weren't here today, you didn't get the memo, but you have two things for March 24th. One is we need you to wear casual clothes. More later. But the second thing is there is a book called The City of the Future, and we'd like each of you to read one chapter of your own choosing in City of the Future, because we're going to do this kind of a Hollywood exercise where we're going to develop stories, 20-year stories for the future of this region and the future of the chamber. And it really is going to be like a storyboard, like a Hollywood storyboard. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be very creative. But then at the end of that, when we look at all of these different futures, we are going to be really proactive about saying, and for these futures, what can the chamber do that is going to have an impact on that future? And that becomes part of that new vision and that new strategic plans. All right, one word close for each of us. One word. Why should people come on March 24th?
Impactful.
Change.
Future. All right, John.
Inspiring.
Oh, he's in the middle.
How many more words do we get?
That's it. That's it. One, John.
You did a great job.
You did.